Right on.
I drew a character for just in case Odayn dies.
Everybody's planning for their death now.
Orilyn will be so sad if Odayn dies. She won't.
I mean,
she'll do everything she can to keep him from dying.
I'm pretty sure that Seraphina and Ishu are the only ones safe from party kill. Because Seraphina is the one party killing, and Ishu is the only one that she might not kill. So.
Right on.
Well,
And the one
there
that
are
like
big
everybody
changes.
tries to protect.
So
Yeah, if only we weren't protecting him from ourselves.
yeah, yeah. Caught that. So do you guys remember? I mean, you guys know the deal already. Do you guys remember what happened last week?
Last week or last month?
I guess last month. Yeah, I'm so used to saying.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Well, we have new thing we're doing. Let me play the video, guys.
Nice.
Hopefully, I can get this to work right. I didn't test this, so we'll see how it works on Forest of Flesh.
Yeah, you can't ask people right there.
The party regroups during their short rest in the tiny hut.
And then once I got out,
Vash tells the others about his experience with Lapel
surrounded by
and the
these
devils.
people, his friends apparently, were questioning Lapel, had him locked up. Were too happy that I'd exploded him, so they offered me a chance to make it even by repairing the relationship between you guys and them.
They become accustomed to Elduin's company, unsure if he is incompetent, friend, or foe.
I think he attacked me multiple times. I can't be sure.
I shake my head no.
I think I witnessed something going on there.
I did see a few darts that looked familiar, but I'm starting to wonder if he's just clumsy.
No.
He can pull you. As the end of their rest approaches, they're attacked by another unseen
Elduin
enemy.
We should probably find out what he wants to be done with his body before he dies.
Teleport.
Yeah.
It does say magically teleport.
I would like to imagine he's still going out.
The confrontation forces them out of the hut in two different directions.
So, yeah, right as they're closing in, he's gonna go for. I'm gonna disengage with Step of the Wind as a bonus. So now I just have like average player movement instead of monk movement, pretty much.
This is a 10, and this is another 20.
You should have summoned the wildfire spirit.
Vash uses the wildfire spirit to teleport himself and a few others away. The rest flee on foot.
In the water?
No, this should be grounded with myself.
Yeah, it's land right
So
there.
we're just around it.
I'm just making sure it doesn't do anything else. Okay. Yeah.
So my movement. Oh, right there.
These oozes follow them, however. And I'm not trying to grab that.
I have a question. Before they started to move.
That's it. They can't get close enough to attack you guys. I want you to know the layout. The party continues to hold them off while taking a few burns. You see it right there?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take you around.
Off of it.
Seraphina remembers something from her vessel's past lives, giving clues to the layout of the cave. Ishu. He's got 15 if he dashes.
Hey, you should have had him just go like that way.
And then Elduin gets an attack.
Yep.
The creatures just keep coming, desperate to swallow the party whole.
The Eldritch Blast is one attack.
Yeah, it's a
one attack on him. We'll start with Ishu. Maybe one will attack, one or two of mine attack E. Vash gets Ishu out of a close call with the creatures when he teleports the party away again. He just moves into your space.
What?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And that's my turn.
Get over here. In a last-ditch effort, the final creature hurls itself from the ceiling.
Yep. Gravity.
Yeah, gravity will do the rest. So it's a 20-foot fall onto you guys. So we'll share the damage. How about that? It'll be 2d6. Anyone under the ooze, that includes the bird, will take the damage from this. And the ooze also takes it.
I have 21 total.
Oh, yeah, you definitely killed it. I was just making sure the 5, for some reason the 5 looks like your attack roll.
Yeah, I don't know how to program.
We can clear out a spot. After the dust is settled, Ishu has the idea to use the new plants in the area to give them a bit of a disguise while they take a long rest.
Kind of like block stuff from seeing us, maybe. I don't know what this bird guy's talking about. He's just throwing words at me.
Elduin tries to persuade Ishu into joining the devils. There's specific tiles from heaven. Seraphina picks up on the heavenly tiles the party is carrying. Like heaven, like relics, basically. They're sacred, kind of. But they're made by like saints and enlightened people, bodhisattvas. It takes like a good person to make something like that. It's like a symbol. And with that, they settled in for another long rest. I'll drag it over there. Okay. Which one? You want to do second watch?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
All right, that's pretty much it. I'll work on that was a loud beep for that message. I'll work on getting the audio balanced out better. But yeah, the intent was to be with the narration louder than the other stuff.
Yeah, I liked it.
I kind of just tried to
Really
include
cool.
like major parts of the episode and like just enough for people to kind of understand the gist of what was going on. Some of the jokes I kept in. My favorite part was like where Odayn's like, yeah, I think he shot me a few times.
Right.
All right. Yes. Okay. Let me just transition to this scene. All right. We're back. So, I guess we talk goals. Should we do that first?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Fee, you've already got your difficulties, right?
Yes.
Hey, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Oh, somebody just followed the channel. Thank you. I don't know how to say the name, but it's Kira or something. It's hard to pronounce. Thank you for the follow. Kira, I'll just call you Carol. All right. So Fee's got the medium plus. I basically put medium plus for the first one, deadly, and then hard/deadly, depending.
Yeah.
Odayn. Looks like most of yours are ongoing. Do you remember the difficulty I had for them before? I think it's probably going to be deadly. Deadly. most likely. I feel like it's probably that. Kyo, you there?
He just dropped.
Looks like he just dropped the call, probably reconnecting.
All right.
Yeah, he went off on a
Discord.
Discord. I think his Discord crashed.
I see Discord has an update. Did everybody update before the game, or?
I did
still
not.
have it on. I didn't update yet.
I don't.
I have an update, but
I don't see an update for me.
Okay.
I also don't see
It
one.
it didn't show for me until like right before the game because I was checking Discord.
Should
May or
we?
may not have misclicked on the update button while trying to check if it was an urgent one, but don't worry about that.
Yeah,
I'll
alright.
do it right now. I'll be back.
Yeah, I might as well do it too, just in case.
Alright. Bye, everybody. See you guys next week.
Yep, see ya. Good times.
Do we have to do a recap of this one?
Everybody discovered there was an update. They updated.
But yeah,
Oh.
you guys get the gist of what I was trying to do with the recap things, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. I mean, they hate it. They just don't want to tell me.
No, it was cool.
It
was good.
All right. All right.
A little bit louder.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Odayn, Kyo, you there?
Yeah, sorry, my computer blue screen, so I had to
Ooh.
quickly boot everything. But I'm
You
back.
know what? Mine's been doing that recently too. I don't. It's
So hopefully it doesn't do it again. Fingers crossed.
Let's hope. I don't know if you heard me before. Do you remember what I gave you for the difficulty on those goals last time?
I can check. It's just going up. Let's see.
I think they were all probably deadly, but I didn't like save it from last time.
I mean, I think from last time it was like easy because we didn't really do much.
Oh, I probably gave you like progress or something like that.
Yeah, a lot of them are like progress ones.
Okay. Well, we'll do the same probably today. I mean, there's a chance you guys might get through here and just complete them. If you do, I'll give you deadly if you complete them. But we'll do the same
Okay.
thing with like progress. Elduin. I feel like the first one's secret is gonna be hard.
All right.
Assuming there's like a roll. If there's no roll, I'll give you medium.
All right.
Second one. Did you have it last week? Those two continued ones?
Yeah, those were both from last week.
You got the difficulty on them?
Last week, one was. Hang on, let me scroll back up to where they were. One, I don't have the difficulty because I got none for it, so I put 0. But I think it was scaling depending on how many I frightened.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think it was like 3 or more. Was one was probably medium. Was it 3 or more was deadly or something like that? Too hard?
I don't remember. I'll just put scaling in, then we can figure that one out.
All right. 3. Do my job well as devil's advocate. Hasn't been going
I'm
so
gonna get
great.
Ishu today. I have to convert Ishu.
All right. We'll put it at hard. Yeah.
All right.
We'll give you we'll put a plus on there if you get more than one person. Because you could always do like Ishu and somebody else. Orilyn, you got your difficulties already, I think, except for number 3. Have you decided about that, or you want to talk about it?
I decided to just do the helping a party member, and since I've done that one before, I just went and copied what it was before, which is it depends on other party members.
Yeah, it's same as whatever goal you help with. All right.
Yeah.
Vash. These are all secret.
correcto.
Of course. Okay, you edited the last one, so it's in there. All right.
Yeah.
Let me just copy and paste that.
Hey, Ramblers, let's
Oh,
get rambling.
thanks for the follow. All right. Let's see. Number 1. There's a lot of verbs. Like there's more than one thing you're doing there. So I feel like that ups the difficulty probably.
Okay. Same as last week.
Do you remember what I gave you last week for it? I'm guessing like as a top out for it.
Let me look.
I feel like it's at least hard, but if it
You put depends deadly / hard, and I
Okay.
think I got just progress on it.
Okay, we'll keep it the same thing. I think if you do both parts of that, you get the deadly. If you do one part of that, you get the hard one. That makes sense.
Yeah, I intend it to be a long-term goal.
Cool. I'll put continuous goal in my notes here. All right, second one. You tried. I think you did try that at some point last week. It didn't work out, right?
Correct.
So, hard. I think it's a hard rating.
Okay.
Yeah, I know there's going to be a roll required to do it, and it has to happen at a certain time, kind of. The third one is what I'm confused about. What do you? I don't know if you got like. Well,
I couldn't think of anything else, and I just like, oh, that.
like, do you have an ability that lets you do that? Okay. Okay.
Lots of typing.
Yeah, sorry, we're talking a little bit.
Sorry. Secrets.
I can say this part. I can say this part out loud. I think I don't think it needs to be changed or anything. I think it's fine the way it is. I feel like it's a really good, solid medium goal that you can count on getting.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I was scrambling for another one, so.
No, it's no. It's actually pretty good to do your goals that way. Like you have one that's almost in the bag, basically easy to get. You know, at the very least, you'll get that one if all else fails, right?
Right.
I think that's everybody. Is that everybody? Do we have a party goal this week?
How about we just like make Ishu stay alive?
Better group goal. How about our group goal is everyone joins the Devils? Good idea? Good idea? I like this idea.
Isn't our
Let's
group
go
goal
with that
just
one.
like the current mission?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Kind
his
of
current
is, yeah.
mission is to
That is
join
my
the
current
Devils.
mission.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're not in the same group.
We all have different current priorities, I think.
That's probably why he was sticking you full of holes.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't sound like we have a group goal.
All right.
Survive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
that's like a good one.
The reward for surviving is that you're alive.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a good reward.
That's a pretty
I
good
like that
reward.
reward.
I mean, we'll just say, I mean, you could make it leave the room, and honestly, it would be an accomplishment.
At this point,
I'll just put like main quest, and assuming you guys make some progress today, I feel like it's impossible not to. I'll give you like an extra 250 XP or something. Right?
You know, I think I remember suggesting leaving the area as part of our goal last session, but we changed it.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
we can
you did anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't left this room in 2 months.
It's
Because we
it's been
haven't.
about that, yeah.
Yeah, it's taken 2 months to get from one corner of it to the other corner of it.
It's because of
Which is what we've done.
those plants that slowed everybody down so much it took 2 months to walk across the room.
Yeah, who the hell's idea was that?
All right. Well, I guess let's throw everybody back in the cave. And let's see here. I have to find us on the map again. It's kind of like center left. If you're having trouble remembering. All right. So, you guys sat down to do your long rest. Ishu helped cover up the camp. Well, had the idea at least. I think maybe Vash rolled the
That
survival
can't
check.
be in my internet. That's got to be his, right?
What's up? Are we having a bad connection?
Nope, it's mine.
I don't think so.
I just keep muting because I have a cough.
Oh, I thought Wolf said that can't be me. That's got to be him, right? I thought he was having trouble hearing.
I think he might be. Because I heard also a little bit later, nope, it's mine.
Yeah. We'll just wait for him to get back. We're having, it's been 3 weeks off. We're having some difficulties getting the ball rolling, I guess. A little rusty. Computers don't want to
What are we
work.
waiting for?
Oh, are you good? I thought we were having some technical issues.
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, you sound fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently he couldn't hear us.
All right, he left. All right. So, guys. Well, you know what? We need to do something to pass the time. So, here's the Tarask. Have fun.
What was the
Okay.
order of our watch? Do you
I
remember?
believe.
I have it written down.
Alright.
Orilyn was taking
I'll
the
do
first.
I'll do my default plan for when a Trask comes. I stab Odayn and run.
That's a good plan.
No.
You just have to run faster than Odayn.
Yeah.
Orilyn was taking the first 2 watches, and then Elduin and Vash were going to take a watch together, and then Ishu and Odayn were going to take a watch together.
Oh yeah, because no one trusted Fee to do a watch alone, and no one trusted me to do a watch alone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Orilyn didn't want to hang out with Fee. She still calls her Fee.
Oh yeah. I had a
think
hard
everyone
time.
knows all this.
I had a hard time when I was recording the recap. I kept saying Fee instead of Seraphina. I had to go back and re-record like 3 or 4 of those voiceover things. All right, we got you back, Wolf.
Yeah, I don't. Discord's being annoying. My internet's fine. It's just Discord.
While you were gone, Vash got one of his toes chewed off.
That figures. I'm gonna have a talk with Ishu.
Yeah,
Yeah, he got hungry.
he's
I
getting
have
low on food. No, we were just going over the watch order. It was Orilyn on first 2, then Elduin and Vash were taking the second watch, or third watch, I mean, and then Ishu and Odayn were taking the 4th one. I also wrote down Fee stays awake for 2 hours, and the party takes a long rest at the beginning of the session. I think we already rolled for your attempt at interaction, and you failed, right?
Did I? I might have, yeah.
Oh
With
yes.
the survival.
Of
I
We're
remember-
very good at failing.
For
no,
the
no.
survival,
One.
you had advantage.
Yeah, the survival check was good. I'm talking about something else. I'm talking about something related to one of your...
Like his
Uh,
dreams.
Was that
Vash
the
was.
insight roll?
I
Yeah,
remember
probably
Vash
the
was
insight
trying
roll.
to slip.
I'm guessing it was the insight roll.
Vash was trying to slip the mahjong tiles.
Oh my god.
And I
Discord
think
is
we
gonna
all-
just drive me nuts today.
I think we all saw him slip the mahjong tiles to Ishu, but to nobody else.
Yeah, that was the thing that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm restarting Discord.
All right.
Not working.
It's no problem. We'll see in a minute. Okay, so how you guys doing?
Doing okay.
Yeah. So are you guys ready to? It seems like everybody's worried I'm gonna kill their characters off, like immediately.
Well, I mean,
Most of us are just worried about Fee.
you did say that you don't think we would survive this.
Well, you guys have done a very good job of proving me wrong so far. So, yeah, there's that. Wolf, you back? You good? Is it working? I hear keys.
Wolf, can you hear us?
I can now. Every
Alright.
once in a while.
There we go.
I don't know. My internet's been fine all day, and now it decides it's not even my internet. It's just Discord.
Yeah, it's just it's the way it goes. You know, everything works fine until you actually want to use it.
Right.
Okay, so I guess we're starting at the long rest. You had rolled for your special
Things.
friend, and it didn't work out. I think is what happened. But you guys did
sound weird.
Yeah. Sorry, but you guys did. Are you there, Tulpa? It's me, Vash. You guys did. You guys did roll well for the survival check, so there's that. And
We're well hidden, right?
you're pretty well hidden. I'd say 21's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Especially for us.
Okay. So, Orilyn, why don't you make 2 survival checks?
Can I help her with that since I want to join her with the watch?
You did say you were staying awake for the first 2 hours, so you could help her with the first roll.
All right, I'll guide Orilyn.
I mean, the help action would give her advantage, or if you have guidance, you could do that too.
Okay.
You could do both, I think.
Just roll for advantage then.
Okay. All right. All right. I mean, it's impossible for it to fail on the second one. Like for me to fail, technically, quote unquote fail, but it's not like a huge deal. All this is determining is when the encounter happens, right?
Okay.
But it doesn't mean okay, so it's hard to explain. So I'm rolling to see like when they would like search the area, right? It doesn't mean they're gonna spot you guys. It just means they're gonna like the time during the watch that they're gonna come in and look for you guys, basically.
Oh, I figured that meant 11 purple worms, but no, that's fine.
yeah. No, it's 11 Tarasques.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess it's during the second Orilyn watch. Let's see here. Where is... Let's see how these guys roll on stealth. Do you have any... They do have advantage.
Seraphina didn't have any murder planned for her watch. Just making sure. I don't want to skip over that.
Are we skipping?
I think Fee was gonna do something during that watch, but first
Yeah.
watch.
I think he had plans. She had plans.
Somebody just leveled up their Pikachu.
Right.
Hey, Orilyn, what's your passive perception? You just popping those rare candies, huh?
Yeah, I'm getting text.
13.
Okay, can you roll a perception check?
So would this be during the first watch?
No, this is for the same event. So okay, so you do see them.
Should we handle whatever they want to do RP wise before we move on to that?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Sorry, if y'all want to have a conversation during while feast, like during the first watch, you can go ahead and do that. My apologies.
There goes Discord again.
All right.
I hate
All good. Hey, Orilyn, do you wanna take a dip?
No.
We've been in this cave for a while, and I'm beginning to smell really bad carrying Timothy's body.
Okay, but I don't think the water here is good for,
I think we'll be fine. We've been swimming, and I don't think there are anything bad. We are well hidden anyways. We're just going to that location over there. I point at that location.
How about you go and I'll keep watching.
Okay. I've been meaning to talk to you for a while. I start undressing.
Anyone pretending to sleep at this point?
Nope.
I think
Passed
everyone's
out.
asleep. Okay.
I know Ishu and Odayn definitely needed to sleep because they
Yeah, we're
didn't.
passed out
Were.
like logs.
We're 5 minutes in and we got a player character undressing already. Go on.
Well, if you have your eyes open while I take a shower, while I bathe in the water, you can also follow me. I start heading out.
All right.
Right. Okay.
Ramblin's like, please don't get me banned on Twitch, guys. Please don't get me banned on Twitch.
Short but great run.
Orilyn will step out, but she's not going to go too far. She's still keeping watch, and Faye's with her.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you're just like outside the thing, right?
Yeah.
The hut. I've been meaning to talk to you, Orilyn. I wanted to know about that thing that you're carrying. That orb. Well, I'm like, splashing some water.
I don't know if I want to tell you about it. You've been doing a lot of crazy things, Fee.
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not Fee.
You said that, but you still look like Fee. And
It is hard.
it's hard to tell who is Fee and who is not Fee with you right now because you've been doing a lot. Even before you started saying you're not Fee anymore.
I'll check the area first before I do something. I'll do divine sense just in case something is afoot.
Okay, give me a second. I need to check something. What's the radius on it? I mean, it's far enough to like sense
60.
the whole. Yeah, sense the whole group and everything. Hang on. I just need to check one thing. Sorry. Oh, okay. There's no. You 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but like none of the players are evil, right?
I don't think so.
Define
Yeah.
evil.
All right. So I don't think you detect any strong presence of evil within 60 feet of you. You do. Is anybody good?
I would say Odayn is good.
Yeah, Orilyn is chaotic good, so.
I think Ishu's probably good. Chaotic good.
I originally planned on having Elduin be evil, but it just kind of hasn't gone that way. I've been too bad in combat to be evil.
More inept than evil.
Yeah.
All right. So
Timothy was inept on purpose. This is accidental.
I feel like Vash is probably neutral, or
Vash thinks he's neutral, so I don't know how it works, but he thinks he's neutral.
well, Fee kinda can't see you. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe she could. I'll leave it vague. I kind of want to let you decide what your alignment is. I don't feel like you've done. I don't feel like you've done anything bad or anything.
Yeah, it's not like I burst a saint or anything.
It wasn't intentional. It was actually probably more his fault than yours.
Intentions do count.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you do detect like some like a faint good coming from Odayn, Orilyn, and Ishu for sure. You do also detect like another. It's not super strong or anything, but about the same as as your party members. Good coming from her, like I guess knapsack,
Mhm.
or like her bag, or from Orilyn's bag, maybe wherever she keeps the thing.
I'm meaning to tell you I'm no longer I'm not Fee. My name is Seraphina. And I use Radiant Soul
Okay.
to show my wings.
Yeah. So first time using this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it happens as described in the spell. Yeah. I'm. Her eyes probably shine bright. You probably like instinctively cover, like pull your hand up, for a second, kind of like you did when she reappeared. And two extremely bright, luminous wings made of light come shooting out of her back and kind of like open around her.
Like a Sailor Moon transformation or something.
Because why not?
Well, she's already stripped, so you know it works. Half the transformation's already happened.
Fee's a vessel while I'm taking hold of her body. My
So
name's Seraphina.
Why did you take Fee's body?
Unfortunately,
In the middle of a cave, too. You know, we kind of need Fee, even if we don't trust Fee anymore.
I don't know if you believe in the Arcanas. Do
I
you
didn't
believe in
even
heaven?
know what those were until I don't know how long ago. Time seems to be messed up.
Well, you see, Fee took judgment with her own hands. She's the champion of death, and she took Timothy's life, and heaven was in chaos because of what she did. And
Which you say because of what she did, but which thing did she do? Because she did a lot.
she killed Timothy. Timothy is a champion of judgment, you see.
Yeah, I can see why everybody'd be upset about that. And If tears had stopped previously, they're back running down her Orlin's face.
I love how
I
one of you is upset about it because of killed somebody, and the other one's upset because it the numbers didn't balance out basically. All right, go ahead.
You know what? Fee considers you as her big older sister, Orilyn.
Am I older? I don't remember if we got ages. I
How old
probably
are
am.
you?
You humans don't live very long.
Well,
Just
technically, I'm older now.
a second, I gotta figure out where I put her age. There we go. So when you ask how old she is, she says, "I'm 124, officially an adult for a few years."
Can you bear children?
Hey, that's a totally normal question to ask, guys.
Kind of.
I don't know why you're
I don't want to, so I'll say no.
I think Fee's body is an adult, a young adult, and I think she can bear children. So, I'm not used to this mortal to.
Oh, I see. You're trying to compare age, maturity,
Yes,
maturity. Except I've been around for longer anyway. Maybe. I don't know. Fee looks human.
I haven't been in the material plane for quite a while, so I'm not used to this body.
Is this the part where the fanfic starts?
I'll accept that I'm the older sister, I guess.
Oh, by big she meant the bosoms.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
But maybe when this body turns older, she will.
Okay.
But you know what, Orilyn? The day when she lost Fino, you comforted her. I'd like to return the favor. I give back that thing that you made. What was it? The trinket made out of Fino's hair.
But this is still for comforting Fee. You're just borrowing her body, right?
Yes.
So you should keep it for her for when she comes back.
I don't think she will ever come back.
I see.
Well, I'm done bathing now.
That's good. I don't think talking at you is good.
And
all right.
Did Orilyn just find out she lost not one friend but two?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of, from the sound of it. So is that the end of the first watch?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
In my head, it was all hot springs.
It's there's steam in the background.
Every enemy, yeah.
It's just the sensor bar is just floating bubbles of steam.
She has a built-in sensor bar. She's so bright you can't look at her.
Yep.
All right. So, all right, that was interesting. Okay. So during the second watch, yes, you rolled and you rolled high enough to see them. Okay. Let me see here. Let me just go ahead and roll and see if they're going to see you. I highly doubt it. They don't have advantage on this. You have to roll above a 21. I think they have to roll a crit 20 to succeed. Yeah, okay. So let me just pull some of these guys onto
It's not like everything else we've ever done is drawn attention.
screen here. Yeah, so at some point in the next 2 hours, you guys hear some kind of cackling laughter sounds coming from the water's edge, probably the same place where Fee was standing not too long ago, actually. Orilyn, it's a good thing she went out there before this happened. But yeah, and glancing over, maybe there's some places where you can see through the sort of plant barricade that you guys made, and a few more of those squid goblinoid guys come kind of pouring into the chamber from the east. You see some more of the scaled ones who kind of perch up on rocks and look around, kind of try to get like a elevation so they can kind of see the room better, and kind of click and chirp at the other ones who seem to be like following orders, almost like directing them where to go. They're clearly like looking for something. Yeah, and they sweep the other side of the room first, and then a few of them start to make their way here, while these guys come up here, and I think they get right up next to the plants you guys have put up, and maybe they like one of them like starts to put their hand up to like touch it, and then one of the guys back here from the rocks chirps at them and points over in this direction. You can't see my arrow. Over in this direction. And they quickly like swim over that way. And after a few minutes, they kind of like climb up this ledge that's over here. And you probably like hear the sounds of like, as they sort of like disappear into the darkness, you probably like, after a few minutes, you hear the sounds of like crunching and sort of like maniacal giggling. Like the crunching of insects parts and stuff like that. Like they're clearly like tearing apart the bodies of the rust monsters you guys left over here.
Okay. How many would Orilyn have counted as they're going past? Because I totally didn't think about it until after you had half of them move.
Yeah, it's no problem. 1, 2. I mean, the ones I pulled up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total.
Okay.
Two of them are the kind of tougher guys, the scaly guys without the tentacles and stuff. And then the other 9 are just like the squids that are carrying like sharp pointed sticks in their tentacles.
Okay.
But yeah, they seem to like either like eat or gather up what they can, and they continue the way they were going until you don't hear them anymore.
All right. Orlin's just gonna wait until the next person's watch. She's not gonna wake anybody up for that, since they didn't seem to notice anything.
Okay. The next watch, Elduin and Vash.
Okay. Who does she trust more to wake up first?
Neither of us.
It is true. She's gonna go nudge Vash awake.
I see how it is.
she's gonna whisper, I saw 11 of the goblin creatures, and 2 of them looked like they were the tougher. What, you don't know what they look like, but you know, two of tougher guys than the rest. They went and they ate the corpses of the bugs, and then they moved on. Just to let you know.
So as you nudge Vash awake, his eyes immediately pop open and focus on you.
Mm. She just keeps talking.
Go.
And then she goes
What?
somewhere else.
No,
away
no,
from you.
wait, no. Oh, what?
Yes, there's goblinoids that came through here. I don't think there'd be a problem. They just moved. They ate the bugs and then they left.
Right. Okay.
But just so you know that they're in the area, they might be patrolling.
Did she mention squid during that whole tirade? Because I thought she did, but now I can't remember. That would definitely confuse me.
She did not. She just said goblin creatures. But we
Oh.
have told you that they look like squids before.
Okay. I
Yeah.
guess I'll get up and throw a pebble at Elduin. I don't know. And then speak into his mind. Wake up.
You there, Tim?
I realized that I thought I was on mute and I wasn't, so when I tried to unmute myself, I just put myself on mute.
Don't you love that?
Elduin, Elduin wakes up when the pebble hits him, looks around between Orilyn and Vash, and makes the noise of the pebble hitting him, and then looks at both of them and narrows his eyes.
Yeah, that was me.
Orilyn already moved away and is going to settle down.
Time to take a walk. Make yourself useful. Try not to put any holes in anyone.
He kind of shakes his head and then preens his feathers a little bit, and then sits up, fully stands up and walks over to where Vash is. Looking at Vash, I point at Ishu and kind of nod my head towards him, and then again repeat the same kind of recruitment that they gave, the recruitment pitch that they gave me when I joined the Devils, and then point at Ishu, and then kind of cock my head like questioning.
So for the record, I'm going to be responding to him mentally the whole time.
I'm just curious, what was the pitch like that you got, Elduin?
You should join us. We'll give you some good coin, and you'll be tolerated. Probably something along those lines at the start.
Right on.
Have you thought about my proposal?
So I, out of character, remember a tiny bit of it, but not fully because it's been a while. I remember it was something along the lines of, I'm with you on something, but I don't remember exactly what. Yeah. Okay, that's more or less what I remembered. Alright. So I point at Ishu and then say, in the voice of the leader of the Devils, new recruit.
I look around at the others, and then I
And then
put my
point at
finger up
Ishu
to my
again.
lips, and I mentally tell him. You can respond in your mind.
I think that he's still even mentally replies in other people's voices.
That's what I was curious about. I've been waiting.
And then he's like, I don't remember. Hang on, let me try to remember what he said. But he said he had some sort of description of Ishu. I think he called him just the kobold or a kobold.
A little dragon.
And then join the devils.
Vash, I think maybe when he first starts to respond to you, like until he gets used to talking this way, it sounds like a lot of people's voices at once. If that makes sense, if that's okay with you, Tim.
Yeah, that.
But
that
like just for a
works.
second, and then he picks one kind of or something.
He realizes he can chew. I'll help you work on it. I wouldn't really put much faith in that one, but yeah, maybe some of the others.
I nod.
Do you want him specifically?
I nod, and then I
Why?
kind of outcast.
Very well. We'll see.
And then I point at Orilyn, and then kind of just in a mix of different voices. What is she?
Well, your guess is as good as mine. She's a thing. Only seen one other like her, and that didn't turn out well.
Elduin kind of sits and stands and ponders this new useless information,
Listen, I've got to ask.
and then nods.
Can you see in the dark?
I shake my head, no.
Great. So the only light we have is inside the dome, and none of it goes outside. So we can't see shit. This was a great plan. Jesus. Sometimes I wonder how these people are still alive.
I kind of look around through the group, and I point at Odayn.
Yeah.
And then I repeat in his mind, in his own voice, how these people are still alive.
That's probably fair. By the way, that little dragon, it's watching you.
I look at. Is he pointing at, or is he like
A pseudo
meaning?
dragon.
Okay. I look at it and I squint at it, and then I try to, in what's it called? In Orin. From the little bit of Orin that I've heard, other Kenku that I've run into speaking, I ask, "Are you bird?"
Wait, is he trying to ask Fea?
I'm trying to ask the pseudo dragon.
Yeah, he's trying to ask Fea.
I don't think
Just a
Elduin's ever seen a pseudo dragon.
Let me.
I mean, neither the pseudo
I'm
dragon or
100% assuming that the pseudo dragon does not speak any Orin, but he had to check.
Guess what though?
What?
It can communicate telepathically. With any creature that can understand a language. It doesn't say what kind of language. So I guess it's up to Ramblinman if he thinks Fea would be able to
Yeah. I mean, yeah, totally. She can communicate emotions and images.
Yeah, so if he asks if she's a bird, Fea will send an image of a dragon.
Like a big dragon or just another dragon like it?
Probably like a big silver dragon or something.
Alright, I'm gonna make just a really
And
quick
then-
a wisdom save.
And then also a picture of like another silver dragon next to it. The big
Sorry.
one, but it's really small.
What's the
Yeah.
wisdom save for, Elduin?
I was trying to figure out if I got spooked
Oh, okay.
by having the vision of a dragon just pop into my head suddenly.
Right on.
Yeah, Elduin kind of just looks a bit confused, but kind of shakes his head like he doesn't fully understand, because I don't think he knows what a dragon is, but he just kind of ignores the weird things that he's just experienced. And then he kind of looks at Vash again, and in Vash, he starts to open his mouth like he's gonna say something, and then he says it mentally. And he's like, kind of points to Vash, points to himself, points to his head, points to Vash's head, and says, "Talk." And then, all of you?
You're starting to pick it up. No, not all of us. That's mostly me.
And
But,
then I look at the pseudo dragon again.
Yeah, you got to keep your eye on that one. I've seen it do some weird things.
Yeah, he looks very distrustfully at the pseudo dragon.
I think it does the same thing back to you. Like it squints at you, kind of. And you're like, there's a second where you're like, is that dragon check it, like trying to like check me out to see if I'm all right? And then you're like, nah, it's not smart enough to do that.
That's just a little bugger.
Yeah, Elduin's probably keeping his eye more on the pseudo dragon than his actual watch right now.
Right, we can't see anything.
I mean, I can't keep my eye on the actual watch. I can only see inside the dome, so.
I'm listening very intently, but I can't see shit.
Elduin's just staring down the pseudo dragon.
Just the occasional like dripping noise or like the echo of a splash somewhere deep in the cave. Maybe the like occasional really quiet and muffled like laughter somewhere farther in the dungeon that we heard earlier. But it's certainly a lot farther away now. There's not much else to listen for. The rest of the watch goes pretty uneventfully.
Nice.
Yeah, I think Vash accomplished all we wanted to with that.
All right. Well, the next watch is Ishu and Odayn.
Elduin tries to be the one to wake up Ishu. And because he thinks it might be group tradition or something, he does it by throwing a pebble.
All right.
So he throws a little pebble at Ishu.
Yeah. Like, is there a certain part of him that you hit, or?
Where did Vash hit me?
It would have been, sorry, I was making sure I was muted. It would have just been like in the leg or it was a pebble. It couldn't hurt you even if it hit in the eyeball.
So I probably hit Ishu in the leg then.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he probably just wakes up like, don't throw rocks at me.
I point at the pseudo dragon. And then kind of point at the rock.
He's gonna insight check you.
Fea chirps angrily at you.
Hang on.
Is insight
Perception.
wisdom? I think it's wisdom, right?
Insight is
Yeah.
wisdom.
Can I? Oh.
Fea, what do you? Don't throw rocks. That's not okay. I should have ate you when I had the chance.
I nod.
I feel like there's still time for that if you really need to.
Fea's gonna use its telepathy to show Ishu Elduin with a rock.
Ooh. Counter.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
That's still got to be an insight, right? See if he believes it.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah.
I guess I'd have to roll charisma for Fea.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Yeah, probably persuasion.
Mm. Well, there's no persuasion on Fea's sheet.
Then it's charisma. Yeah.
I think he passed. I don't know.
So does that mean he doesn't, or he does believe it?
I mean, he sees through the ruse, I guess.
Yeah.
But he knows it's the truth. But I don't think it motivates him to like do anything about it. Maybe I don't. How should that work? How should
I feel like that? I feel like he shouldn't believe that it's true.
he shouldn't believe it's true?
Yeah. If she failed.
If
to
he
persuade-
doesn't,
All right.
and also if he doesn't want to believe it,
Right. Maybe that's
because he
maybe
would
like
he would
that.
probably rather have it be Fea that's bad,
Yeah. All right. So I think he
Why
just.
would he rather Fea be
because he
bad?
wanted to eat Fea.
Yeah, he's kind of always joked around about eating your pets, right? It's like he wanted to eat the hawk, and now, yeah. So I think instead, what he does is he sends Fea back the mental image of her roasting on a barbecue pit or something. And
Fea will send
I
back
say
in.
to
and he's like standing next to the pit, and he's like rubbing his hands together, his mouth's all watering.
I say to Ishu, join the devils. And then I point at Fea and I say, eat. I'm gonna use my inspiration and make a persuasion check.
Okay. So if
To
you're
get him to join the devils with the upside that he might be able to eat Fea.
yeah, all right. You got advantage, so it's a 14. I guess insight, wisdom. Wait, you're saying I get to eat all the animals, like critters I want, even like weird, exotic ones, like that thing?
Ishu, he looks at Ishu and he kind of looks like he's thinking for a moment, and then he kind of cautiously nods. Eat.
I've always wanted to see what a dragon tastes like.
I mean,
Even
issue. They do tend to have a lot of influence in that town. I think maybe he can make that happen for you.
I nod my head more aggressively and more assuredly now.
I think here's what happens. Ishu goes, "Deal, I'm in," and then he lunges at Fea.
Elduin doesn't stop him, so.
Finally.
Fea's gonna try and fly away from
Dexterity check.
Ishu.
Yeah, I guess like we can do initiative.
Grapple.
Like we can both roll initiative to see who goes first.
Yes.
Finally.
Ooh.
So here's Ishu's initiative.
How many years did it take to-
Yeah, fast.
It's all right. We don't need to track it on the turn tracker. It's just going to be for a second.
I'm trying to figure out where it is on this sheet.
It's usually like right by armor class. It's like a little picture of dice.
Oh, it's just the picture of the dice.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So she beats him to the punch like a lot. So
The dome only goes up 15 feet. Is she going out of the dome?
Fea can go out of the dome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that won't have any consequences.
Why wouldn't it?
so what does Fea do?
Fea's gonna go away from Ishu, I think Fea's gonna actually go towards Seraphina.
Okay. So, like,
Uh,
not flying up in the air, you just, like, is she, like, trying to get behind her or something?
Yeah, so that if Ishu decides to try pouncing again, he's gonna possibly pounce on Seraphina. Although he might have already pounced on Orilyn. I don't know.
Please tell me Seraphina has like reflexes. She wakes up and just yeah.
I think she just moves too fast for him. Like, he goes to, like, make a dive to grab her or something, and she just, like, moves way too fast. And she gets maybe she, like, rests like a butterfly, maybe on, like, rests on Fee, like, doesn't disturb her or anything. And, like, Ishu's like he hits the ground, like, scrambles up, or, like, scrambles to his feet or whatever, and he sees her on Fee, and he's, like, watching her. He's like, I'll grab you the second you move. He's like, he's like getting ready to, like, make a swat.
Fea's gonna send him an image exactly like the one that he sent Fea, except instead of Fea on the spit, it's Ishu, and instead of Ishu by the thing, it's a big silver dragon.
Oh no.
Okay, I guess you could make like a intimidation, or I guess this would be for Fea, intimidation or like persuasion or deception, maybe.
Have to be just charisma because Fea doesn't have a intimidation or anything like that.
That's fine. Charisma would be fine.
Oh no!
Oh. So
It's nice.
I was kind of hoping this would go the opposite way. Okay, so she sends Ishu the image you described, but then the silver dragon turns into a big angry red one, and he starts breathing fire all over the place, and he, like, chomps down on Fea, and then, like, the image, like, goes away, and they're both, like, just staring daggers at each other.
Oops. That was not.
You sleep stealthily.
Yeah.
Nobody,
But not that stealthily.
Nobody hears your snoring.
Yeah, you're actually a snorer, but no one knows.
Yeah.
Is anyone waking up Odayn or?
That's
I mean,
they still
Elduin
haven't
figured that Vash is going to.
They still haven't gone back to bed yet. So we're just, the antics have just begun. So
Ishu, do you want a little help catching it?
he just, like, looks at you, and he licks his chops and just nods, like, really quickly.
1 second, I gotta check something.
Elduin is gonna go to sleep so he has plausible deniability. Because he's learned that's an important thing as being part of the Devils, is plausible deniabilities. So he's kind of just he sets his bedroll back up and lies down and closes one eye and keeps one eye open to watch what's going on.
What level are we? Are we level 7?
7.
Yeah.
7. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna reach over and put a hand on Ishu.
Okay.
And sorry, 1 sec. That's looking for the right thing.
The anticipation is killing me.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's polymorph.
Oh wow.
Wait, you're gonna cast polymorph on him?
I haven't slept yet. I'm gonna use my spell slot before I sleep.
Okay. All right. Can you link the spell for us? And what are you turning him into?
That's what I'm trying to. I could swear that there's some like. I'll just turn him into a. There's no flying creatures on my app. I'm having a hard time. I was gonna give him something with wings, and there's none of them have wings. So I don't know. Can I turn him into like an eagle?
I'm pretty sure. Link the spell.
It should be anything up, any beast up to the same CR level as the creature, so level 7. There we go. It's a big one.
Yeah. I don't think he knew that you were gonna do this, so I
did tell him you want help, and he.
That's true. That's fair enough. All right. Last for the duration, or until the target drops to 0 HP or dies. Can be any beast whose CR is equal to or less than the target's level. If it doesn't have a CR. So you're just going for an eagle or something like that?
Yeah, I think it'd be like CR 1/2. It wouldn't be super powerful or anything.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, he turns into an eagle. I don't know if I've got like a token ready, but yeah, he turns into an eagle. Poof, it happens.
And then mentally tell him, don't leave the dome, but have fun.
I think before you even finish that thought, he's like tearing off after Fea. And they're just like they're flying around like chasing each other like two birds playing at like a bird feeder or something.
Just so everyone knows, light can't escape the dome, but sound sure can.
Yeah, so there's like the chirping like of a very loud eagle. I mean, we have a sound effect somewhere.
Angry chittering from Fea.
Yeah. Here we go. Oops, I clicked the wrong sound effect after that. All right, we don't need screaming. But you get it. We got bird noises here.
If that doesn't wake up Odayn, I then wake up Odayn.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Fea's gonna dive to Odayn like to get him to wake up and help it.
Okay, Odayn, you're sleeping somehow. You're sleeping through noise. Maybe you're just getting used to being in a party where people scream at each other while you're sleeping.
I think it's more the fact that he's super exhausted because he hasn't had like rest compared to the other party.
So, something like flies into your bedding, and then another thing like hits you in the head and starts batting its wings against your face and screeching. Like, it's not the best way to wake up, but
what is so Odayn's gonna wake up? Obviously, he sees Fea.
Very quickly.
He's gonna like. I guess he sees the eagle too.
yeah, I mean, the eagle's not like scratching you or anything, but it's like it's calling really loudly and like chirping really loudly, and it's like batting at you like with its wings. It's like landed on you, and it's like batting you with its wings and just like like just.
Okay, yeah. He's gonna take Fea and try to protect it, and then he's gonna look at Vash, who I'm assuming is laughing at this point.
No, Vash is completely straight faced. Wolf is not.
Okay. Vash, what's happening?
Ishu and Fea had a disagreement, and I just kind of evened the playing field. It's your watch, by the way. Have a good one. And I'm gonna summon the wildfire spirit on my back as I go back to sleep.
Yeah, so it appears and like drapes its wings over him while he lays back down.
Okay, so the eagle is still after
Heated
him,
blanket.
right?
The eagle's what?
The eagle is still after
Fea.
who's on Odayn. So Odayn's probably gonna run this way, trying to get away from the eagle.
Yeah, it follows you.
It's got 50 movement speed.
It's like, yeah, it's like battering its wings up against the back of your head, and it's just making a bunch of noise.
Does it only have 50 movement speed?
I don't actually know.
Here, I got a little sheet here. Its fly speed is 60.
Oh, okay.
Does it have a couple of?
Yeah, Fea's is 62, so if it was 50, Fea could have definitely outrun it no matter what.
Well, while he's gonna run around trying to avoid the eagle, but I guess while he's running around the dome, he's gonna realize that Ishu's gone.
No, I told you that was Ishu. Vash said that's Ishu.
Oh, he did? I did not hear that.
Yeah. He said that's Ishu. They had a little issue. I just leveled the playing field.
That's issue. They had an issue.
Right.
Wait, is Vash trying to go to sleep now?
Not trying. He's like probably halfway there.
Oh, because polymorph is concentration.
Yeah, I was gonna
In
say.
your sleep. Yeah, you can concentrate in your sleep.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah, I think he might be right. Let me check. Can you concentrate through a long rest? According to the PHP, its concentration's broken under one of three conditions: casting another spell that requires concentration breaks it, taking damage and failing the con save can break it, and being incapacitated or killed. So sleep is not listed on any of those, right? Unless it's part of-
No, actually, I think I'm wrong. You can't concentrate while sleeping.
Assuming, can you concentrate through a long rest?
It gives you the
Sleeping-
unconscious condition, so
Yeah.
there you go. But fair enough. I think I
okay,
I play
yeah.
Elduin, so I was thinking.
All right. So no. So at some
once I do
point,
find my spell, he will poof.
yeah. At some point, the eagle, like battering at you, just turns into a much larger issue and probably like just appears and like lands on you.
Well, according to this health website with medical experts, they say that rest can increase the ability to concentrate for long periods. So I don't know.
I think only when you're awake.
Yeah.
All right.
If you want to get your concentration stats up, you can also do breathing exercises and practice mindfulness. So
Thanks,
there's that.
WebMD.
Yep.
Ishu, what's wrong with you? Can you calm down?
I'm calm.
Are you hungry?
His stomach grumbles.
Do you want fish?
He opens his palms up towards you and he's like, "Give me the fish."
Okay, I give him a piece of fish.
Yeah. Okay. He like eats it in one bite. Just remember to mark off like a ration for the long rest, guys. Just as a reminder.
Yeah, I just got rid of 2 fish. Are you good now?
I mean, you got more fish.
I'll give you 1 more. How about that?
Give me the fish.
Only if you promise to calm down.
What is this calm you speak of?
Don't go running around the dome making noise.
He like puts his hand up to his chin. Interesting. You'll have to teach me the ways of this calm. Now give me the fish.
All right, well then, I hand him a piece of fish.
Yeah. He grabs it and stuffs it in his mouth. The whole thing.
Okay. Now we sit here and watch, making sure that our party doesn't get attacked in the night.
How much more fish do you have?
Not that much.
I'm just wondering because I've seen you give it out a few times and you never seem to run out of the stuff.
I have a few more.
He like
if I remember
he squints his eyes at you. He smells the air. I think you've got more fish. Are you holding out on me, Odayn?
I do have more fish. I literally just took, but we have to ration it out. That's why they're called rations. You want some tomorrow, right?
You make a convincing argument. He's still squinting.
Don't worry.
Squinting at you.
I'll give you some tomorrow.
Faye's
Look at
gonna
it this
send.
way.
Faye's gonna send Ishu an image of Ishu eating the squid kids.
Yeah, so like for a second Odayn Ishu like stares off into space, like, and he kind of smiles. and then he like shakes his head and he's back. Sorry, I was thinking about something. What were you saying?
Well, you know what, Ishu? I have to tell you something. I'm kind of glad you came back. I was worried for a bit when you disappeared, and I wasn't sure if we were gonna see you again.
You're not like getting soft on me, are you, Odayn?
What do you mean soft? What's wrong with being glad that my friend came back to help us?
I don't even know what that means. I just heard somebody say it once.
Okay, well, I feel like you've been hanging around with the wrong crowd. They're teaching you wrong lessons. That's not how a hero should talk, Ishu.
He looks at Elduin while Elduin who's asleep. And he looks back at you. What do you mean?
Well, here, let me ask you a question. What's your goal in all of this? Like, I know I'm here to save these kids. Orilyn's here to find Melora. What's your goal?
Honestly, I haven't thought about it much. It's better than being stuck in that kobold cave, I guess. I don't know. I was kind of hoping that maybe I'd get like really strong and like super powerful. And
So you're just looking for adventure then?
yeah, adventure, I guess. Treasures would be nice. Hey, maybe one day I'll be like a real dragon. You know?
You know what, Ishu? I mean, this is a big cave. Maybe there's treasure here somewhere.
It would
You
make
think
a
we can
great
find some?
Yeah, probably. It'd make a great lair if it wasn't for all the water and monsters and squids and plants and like random voices in the darkness and the creepiness stuff that like burrows in your mind and doesn't stop. It just keeps going, you know?
Well, how about this? Once you're all rest up, why don't we conquer this dungeon, this cave, and look for treasure? You and me. What do you think?
I think rest sounds good. I'm starting to get a little delirious, I think.
Just
Okay, well,
woke up.
Yeah, didn't you just have a long rest?
Had part of one.
I mean, yeah, but you know, that I need my beauty rest, you know?
All right. Well, if you want more rest, you can go. You can rest up. I'll take Overwatch.
Yeah, okay, just don't get us attacked by anything else.
Sounds good. I'll wake you up if we do.
Okay. He goes back to sleep for the rest of the watch, I guess.
All right. And then we'll
Faye,
just sit there.
Faye's gonna make itself comfortable with Odayn, and then it's gonna send images of Elduin holding Faye, and then giving Faye to Ishu, and then Ishu eating it.
Okay.
Faye's tattling.
Odayn trusts the dwarf bird even less.
All right. So
But he's just gonna probably sit there and watch.
Sorry, go ahead.
He's just gonna sit there and keep watch for the rest of the time.
Okay. The rest of the watch goes pretty uneventful, and that's the last watch. You guys can all take your long rest, refill your health, your spells, all that stuff.
Glad that worked out.
It worked out pretty well.
Yeah, the nights that we don't have actual encounters when we long rest, usually there's an encounter amongst ourselves.
Yeah, nobody murdered any of your other friends this time, so it was a good night's sleep. Wow, that's a low bar.
We did it.
That's a low bar. Yeah.
For the record, I have 8 fish left.
Okay, all right. Hearing like some static or something.
I hear a fan.
Oh, it's Ella.
It's Ella's fan.
Is it me? It must be my.
It was fine a
thing
minute ago.
messing up. I'm gonna restart my program for my mic.
All right. Well, now that she's gone, we can talk about her. No. Anyways, yeah, you guys can go ahead and refill your health and spells and all that stuff. Make sure you marked off that ration, water skin if you've got one. And you guys wake up. It's still just as dark as it was when you went to sleep. But what do you guys want to do?
Sorry, picking spells.
Odayn's gonna. He's probably we're gonna wait until everyone's awake, and then he's gonna walk out of the dome, and then the dome disappears, and then he's gonna go, all right, guys, let's look for those kids.
All right.
Is anyone still laying down when you walk out of the dome?
Well, he's gonna wait until they're all awake.
Oh, okay, all right. I just kind of like the idea of somebody's like still on a bed and like you walk out and the bed disappears.
Elduin sits up and rolls up his bedroll and puts it away.
I think Orilyn's just sitting on the floor, so she wouldn't be bothered.
Hey, Wolf, would the plants still be around?
They are not magical. They are just
They're
the plants that were there, overgrown. They're there forever.
Okay. Awesome.
Yep.
So those squid goblins went really slow.
Yeah, they
when
did.
they came through.
Yeah, they did.
The sun salutation? What?
No, it's just like a
Yoga
yoga
pose.
move. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sounds like a cool spell.
Well, if you guys are ready, let's head this way.
Hi, I had this thought, just this little thing, that maybe today we wouldn't try to get ourselves killed.
I mean, we never.
Elduin
we've
scratches
never
his head
tried.
like he's confused.
So, just stay near me, and Vash is going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Ooh, nice. It's the first time we've seen
So-
this spell.
Yeah, plus 10 to everyone's stealth checks, and I assume we'll try to move stealthy.
What do you think, guys?
That's great. Thank you. I hope we could walk in this water, though. This is getting quite annoying with the cave.
Can't you walk on water?
No, I can't. Especially if we...
Can't you
Interesting.
fly? You had wings last night.
She had wings.
He has wings.
Since when?
Oh, I've been meaning to tell everybody about this.
Ishu goes, she can fly now. Ever since Sorry, Star Wars reference where they're like, they can fly now. They can fly now. They can fly now. You know what I'm talking about. All right, go ahead.
I'm just letting you know that Fee's no longer with us. Well, the Fee that you used to know.
What does that mean? Did you
You
change
see,
your personality? Did
no.
something happen to you?
Fee
You know
got
what?
in trouble for killing Timothy, and then
Well, yeah, she killed Timothy.
now Seraphina is borrowing Fee's body, and Fee might never come back. Oh, also, Orilyn is in summer mode when she gets out of her meditation.
All right.
Who is Seraphina?
That's who's in Fee's body now.
I am Seraphina. I am Fee's guide. You see,
Elduin
Fee
is
was what?
Elduin is staring at Fee and looking really confused why she's a different color this morning.
You mean Orilyn?
You mean Orilyn?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, he's just staring at Orilyn, looking just shocked.
Fea will also look a different color if you see it.
Someone had to have seen this transformation. Someone was awake.
I guess Odayn believes Seraphina. So what do we call you now, Seraphina?
You can call me Seraphina.
All right. Well, are you willing to join us to save some kids?
Well, to tell you frankly, death has given me a mission to stop the flesh. You see, the flesh outside is the greatest threat to heaven right now. And I'm hoping to find this Melora. I'm hoping she could help us, even though she's not under the Arcanas or gods. Maybe
I
she
mean-
could assist us.
The flesh has been killing a lot of people. Shouldn't that just be good business for you?
Good business, what do you mean?
You serve death, more death. I don't think the mental math is hard.
Well, you haven't been properly acquainted with death, the Arcana. It doesn't mean that death in passing. It means transitions and change. That is what the whole Arcana is about.
Just for the record, Seraphina, the way the flesh kills people is unnatural and an abomination.
Okay.
Yeah, doesn't it remove them from the reincarnation?
Yeah. It's a blasphemy. It's a direct affront to heaven.
So death stands for change, and
yes.
The flesh is this big change that's happening to the world, but you oppose it. All right, you make sense. I get it.
You see, we want to be in the wheel.
Vash the contrarian.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like we all are looking for money anyways. So doesn't sound like anything's changed really. So let's go.
I suppose not.
Vash, if you're so keen on leading the way, you want to.
But before that,
Lead the way?
should we do something with this body?
I guess just keep carrying it. They won't let me burn it, so you know.
Now I'm worried that it might turn undead.
I'm worried about
Don't-
the smell. It's starting to smell.
Don't you
Yes.
know, as a death person, how to do a proper funeral for him?
I do know of a ceremony. But it will
What did
take
you get?
for an hour.
I make fire crackling noises and scratch my head.
Where was this information yesterday when literally everyone asked about it? You just remembered.
Yes, I just remembered after sleeping.
Oh, great. So you're a new person and you have memory issues.
You see, I've been alive for centuries and a millennium. I have memory lapses. And then I would ritually cast ceremony.
Oh, snap. What is this? Cast time is 1 hour. Cost 25 gold. I'm guessing you've got the gold, right?
I'm gonna use Timothy's gold.
Nice.
There was like 100 and something of it, so.
165.
Timothy actually had money.
112.
He finally had things.
Seraphina actually profited from killing a party member.
Yep.
But let me take this what was it? The Bogsu one?
It was
The whip?
Bogsu's Flagellant Ninetails. Hang on, let me just send a screenshot of the thing so you can rob my dead body blind.
This might come in useful.
Because my eyes are definitely clouded over by now. So, you know.
Seraphina, why are you doing this now? Awake. During the watch.
There
Well,
you
I
guys
didn't
go.
prepare this spell
Have fun looting.
until today.
So you're going.
We're not gonna do it right now because my spell will only last a certain amount of time, and I think we should make some progress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we should hold off on that.
I mean, if you have to, bury him and we'll come back.
We can do that. We can bury him.
I don't
Orilyn,
want to do that.
any
Oh, then it looks like you're carrying him.
All right, I'll
Vash?
carry him for a bit.
You gonna let Vash talk to an angel of death that way? All right.
Yeah, I know.
He is literally carrying the team.
Okay.
Seraphina just gonna be like, sure, I'll do what you want.
No, I'm saying you could always cast the spell again, can't you?
No, one-time deal.
Ooh. Maybe we should leave him here and come back. What do you think, Orilyn?
I think it's, you know, whatever is safest for making sure his body's taken care of the way he wanted. Vash, you like burying Timothy. You want to do it one last time?
I did get fairly proficient at it over the weeks. Yeah, I can bury him again. I can't say that he won't be a little nibbled on, but he should be pretty whole.
Just like take out 5 feet of brand and then put it back.
That's Timothy. We'll do 10 feet.
Okay.
So I'll dig out 10 feet and then drop him in and cover it up.
All right.
I will grow like a little flower that does not grow in this cave to mark the spot with Druidcraft.
I like how Vash finally buried me for a good reason, but I had to be dead before he did it.
Before we put his body down there, did Seraphina loot all of the stuff off?
I
of
assume
Timothy?
so.
Other than the hat, which Odayn took.
Did he post? I just took like the Bogsu's Ninetails and that's it. Unless you want to take, well, technically the Gold Cross too and the Prayer Book.
I assumed that I would do this after the looting of our dead friends.
Yeah.
Updated things in there. The prayer book is all like pages torn out. The cultist clothes are fine, but I was wearing common clothes, and those have a hole stabbed in them. Same with the studded leather. The hat of disguise, I think Odayn already took.
Yeah.
And the Book of Shadows isn't there.
Oh, how many rations and water skins did Timothy have?
Yes,
That's
14.
also on there. 14 rations, 3 water skins. And then there was... I had some empty water skins that were just on my material list. Let me check resources.
Healing.
There are 6 empty water skins, 3 full ones.
Okay, I think we should probably at least split his rations and.
Can I take one of the full water skins?
Me
Yeah.
too.
Vash snatches the first.
I'm not gonna stop you, I'm dead.
I'll take the empty water skin, I guess.
Oh, and I don't remember what they were in, but the ball bearings are in a weird container that they shouldn't be in.
Oh, it was the.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Whatever.
The ever-smoking bottle?
Oh, where's
Yeah.
that?
No, he sold
Ever
that to
smoking
the
bottle
guy.
got traded towards the
The hat.
towards the hat.
Oh,
Oh wait, you have thieves' tools? Hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're there. Thieves' tools.
I'll
With
take
an extra
those
E.
and the dice.
Ooh, the dice.
They
Forgot
roll
about
whatever you
those.
want them to.
Yeah.
So are we ready?
I don't know. Is there anything left to loot?
all right.
Well, there might be treasure somewhere in this cave, maybe.
And I
Maybe
assume
there's more if you guys want to loot.
money.
The only valuable that I think you guys didn't loot was my gold cross and my signet ring, and then the magistrate badges.
I
I'm sure
think
we'll take-
Seraphina took those.
And did
Mhm.
anyone take the potion of healing, because that would still be there?
I did.
Oh,
All right.
I said that 3 times. I don't know if anyone
Oh.
heard me.
I was just trying to remember what I had.
Okay, Vash, lead the way.
All right.
That's not gonna happen. You can stay near me and you'll be fine, but someone else is going in front. That's no.
I can make you go invisible and then you can lead Vash.
How am I gonna lead you if I'm invisible, Orilyn? You won't be able to see me.
You forget that Freya can tell where you're at.
Muttering intensifies.
Elduin just rolled a 34 on stealth.
Yeah.
Damn.
He's trying to kind of not be in the middle of the discussion on who's leading because he doesn't want to.
Yeah, you guys, you're talking and you look around and suddenly he's just not there. Like, you don't, nobody
Well-
knows where he went.
Oh, great.
I'll lead
yeah.
the way then, Vash. Stay behind me.
So that's 29.
It's a 19.
Oh,
Oh, that's
yeah,
plus
yeah,
one.
you added the plus 10.
Oh, I have disadvantage.
2.
Ishu rolled a 17. Orlin's 21. You still got a 27 and an 18. All right. Ishu's the lowest with a 17. Okay.
So let's pick a walking order, maybe.
Yeah.
Because from what Vash saw, the tunnels aren't that wide.
Yeah. You guys can kind of like start to move in real time. Timothy is buried now, right?
Vash should
Yep.
have to be in the middle to catch everyone.
I think as you guys start to like move towards the water, maybe Ishu's the last one we see. Like, and he like stops at, like he stops and looks at the place where Tim's buried, and he like sticks a little scaled hand down in the dirt and like mushes a handprint on the top of the pile, and he says, "You watch her back while we're gone." And then he like pulls his hand off and he looks at the dirt all over his hand, and then he just like walks and catches up to you guys.
Her back? Interesting.
He said, "You watch our back." I think it's
Oh,
what it said.
our back. Okay, sorry. I thought you said
Oh,
her.
I heard her back too. I was like, oh, I wonder.
I heard R.
All right.
So Vash is in the middle, because that's how the spell works. He will tell you that it only works if he's in the middle.
I think this might be a good place to go to break. You guys are down for that?
That
Sure.
works.
That works.
All right. So we'll be back in a few minutes. All right. Thanks, guys. If you enjoy the video, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe.